Web3bridge Cohort 9, sponsored by Base.
Hello everybody, I'm Dolapo Oshikoya. I'm here again to talk about what I learned at Web3bridge last week. So we've talked previously about what accounts are, and we said there are two types of accounts. We have the externally owned accounts and the contract accounts. And we talked about how externally owned accounts are controlled by private keys via a wallet application interface. And then we said contract accounts are controlled by code that run on the Ethereum virtual machine. The code in this context refers to smart contracts. This smart contract was coined in the 1990s by a cryptographer called Nick Szabo. Then we define smart contracts as immutable computer programs that run deterministically on the Ethereum virtual machine as part of the world computer. So breaking down these terms, what immutable simply means is once a smart contract has been deployed, the code cannot be changed, it cannot change. And what deterministically means is once deployed, or for every person that wants a particular code, the output will be always the same for every person. And then from the Solidity is the programming language which writes smart contracts. And then Solidity is a statistically typed programming language, which means that for every data type, for every variable, we have to define the data type. The concept of null or undefined does not exist in Solidity. So we have different data types in Solidity. We have arrays, we have integers, where we have concerning integers, that is positive integers, and we have positive or negative integers, that's where we have just int. Then we have mappings, we have booleans, which could be true or false with different operators. And yeah, we have address too. And then I'll be talking about the predefined global variables and functions we have in Solidity. So for every code executed in the Ethereum virtual machine, a set of predefined global variables are available for everybody to use on an IDE that writes smart contracts. So we have, and I add that smart contracts, the contract does not have to do with anything legal or in the legal context. So to continue what I've said before, I was saying, we have predefined global functions. We have MSG.sender. This is simply the address of the person that initiates the contract call. It could be not necessarily the externally owned account. It could just be the address of the person of a contract that calls a function in a contract, or the address of the person that calls a contract. That's just what MSG.sender is. Then we have MSG.value. That is the value of data in way. So we have MSG.data. That is the data payload in a contract. The MSG.sender is the address of the contract that initiated a call. Then we have MSG.value. This is the amount of ether left in a call, like the value of ether in a call, in a contract call. We have MSG.data. This is the data payload in a contract. Then we have MSG.sig. This represents the function selector, which is the first 4 bytes of the data payload. We have the structure of the contract. We have the first 2 lines of the code where we specify the license, of the code of the contract. And we have pragma solidity where we state the compiler version we want our code to run in. And then we have the contract keyword, which is simply like declaring the contract within this function, within this contract. Calling braces, we can like explain, we can start our smart contract code. And then we have function, these are like executable units of code. And then we have structs where we can list variables with the defined data types. And we have enums. This is variable within like a finite constant value within set of finite values. Sorry. Thank you so much for listening to me. We'll meet here same time, same place next week. Thank you so much. And you can check my LinkedIn and my GitHub. My LinkedIn for articles of what I've just said and many more other articles explaining the whole smart contracts and the Ethereum as a whole. And you can check my GitHub for codes that I've written. Thank you so much. See you next week.
Web3bridge Cohort 9, sponsored by Base.